You're a pretty high-speed soldier. I see a lot of impressive badges on your uniform. I think it's Jump Master, Military Freefall Jump Master, more commonly known as Halo. I think I even see Scuba, very rare in the Army. A Ranger Tab, a Combat Infantryman badge. In all of your vast military experience, have you ever received an illegal order?
Senator Cotton opens by noting, dryly, that he can't spend 2 minutes in Washington without hearing warnings about illegal orders coming from the military. It's not said as a joke, it's said as fatigue. Then he does something rare. He tests the claim. Cotton asks General Donovan and General Rudd whether across their long careers either has ever received an illegal order. Both answers are the same. A flat, unembellished no. That's the moment that matters, because this isn't a theoretical debate. These are officers who reach the highest levels of command. If illegal orders were routine, if the system were casually lawless, this is where you'd expect it to surface. Instead, what you hear is institutional memory pushing back against political abstraction. For ordinary Americans, this resonates for a simple reason. Accountability is supposed to scale with power. If senior leaders are trained, expected, and supported to reject illegal orders and to consult legal counsel when lines are unclear, then blanket claims of systemic lawlessness start to look less like oversight and more like narrative maintenance. There's also an incentive problem hiding in plain sight.
Without hearing the Democrats talk about illegal orders, which has been much in the news as of late. So I asked General Gio, NORTHCOM commander. I'm not quite sure how it's pronounced, but that's the Arkansas pronunciation, whatever it is. If in his vast and storied career he had ever received an illegal order, and he said no. So General Donovan, I would like to ask you, have you ever received an illegal order?
No, Senator.
And you're a pretty high-speed Marine, as I understand it. You've been out on the front a lot in your lifetime. So from the time you were Lieutenant Donovan to the time now where you've got 3 stars and you're about to add a 4th, no one has ever given you an illegal order.
No, Senator.
General Rudd, you're a pretty high-speed soldier. I see a lot of impressive badges on your uniform. I think it's Jump Master, Military Freefall Jump Master, more commonly known as Halo. I think I even see Scuba, very rare in the Army. A Ranger Tab, a Combat Infantryman badge. In all of your vast military experience, have you ever received an illegal order?
No, Senator.
Not even from Lieutenant Rudd as a quartermaster, all the way up to 3-star general, and now about to be 4-star general. No one's ever given you an illegal order.
No, Senator.
Well, it seems to me that our military does a very good job of training our troops from the time they enlist as privates or the time they commission as lieutenants, all the way up to your level and to the commander-in-chief, not to issue illegal orders. Or, especially at your level, when you have lawyers hanging around you all the time, to seek their counsel, as anyone would. I bet, as some of the politicians on this dais understandably seek legal counsel in affairs related to their job. So I'm glad to hear from so many of our military's senior leaders that our military has done such a good job of ensuring that our troops don't receive an illegal order. General Donovan, I'd like to return to a topic that I also know has been addressed, and this is the presence of such a large number of forces in the SouthCom area of responsibility, and whether that drains forces from other regions like PACOM and CENTCOM. Although I have to say, I think the people asking those questions wouldn't like those forces to be employed in PACOM or CENTCOM either. It's more of a gotcha question. But understanding, General Donovan, that any combatant commander in any combatant command's answer for how many forces he needs is always going to be more, please. Could you explain a little bit about how, if confirmed, you'll manage the needs of maintaining security with the proper force posture in your area of responsibility, along with those others around the world, especially in the old world at UCOM, CENTCOM, and PACOM?
Senator, I'm very aware after 3 years in the Pentagon of the push-pull between each of the geographic commands and the spreading out our very, in many ways, our very high-demand, low-density assets, a carrier strike group, nuclear submarine, marine amphibious unit, expeditionary unit. So very aware of that natural tensions that's there, but I pledge, if confirmed, to work with the Joint Staff to ensure that SouthCom's needs are registered and met. And if we do lose assets, what are the other capabilities we can bring to bear, from other hard-powered type assets, physical assets, to increase resourcing for some of the softer power to counter the PRC malign influence in the region?
Thank you again, gentlemen, for your lifetime of service.
This exchange isn't about whether any institution is perfect. None are. It's about the difference between proving accountability and performing concern. When accusations are repeated without evidence, they don't strengthen civilian control of the military. They weaken it. And the cost of that isn't partisan, it's institutional trust.